Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Listen, let's have a talk real quick. I want to talk about Real Housewives. Now, listen, I was going to start off talking about the seating chart for season 15 of Real Housewives of Atlanta because they already dropped that. But before we get into that, actually, I want to switch over and I want to talk about Miss Sanya Richards Ross. Okay. Miss Girl is indeed pregnant with baby number two. Now, at first, I ain't gonna lie, I was in a bit of denial, like not believing that Sanya actually did want to have another child. Well, it looks like her husband, Ross, took some time away from Texas so that he could come back home and get his wife pregnant. So now their 6-year-old son will indeed be a big brother. And I think that's super cute. Like, I haven't really been feeling Sanya over the entire season, to be honest, but I have to say, I'm here for this. I'm here for the pregnancy. It definitely makes me soften my heart towards Sanya. Like, oh, Sanya, you're pregnant. You look cute. And America is going to give you that. You know what I'm saying? She looks super cute. So, congratulations to Sanya, the Ross family, as they are indeed welcoming their next child. I think that's great. So, congratulations to her. Hopefully, she'll take the necessary break that she needs away from Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think that will be great. But if anything, I would think for the most part, this baby does secure her another spot on the show. So we'll just see how that's gonna flow and how all of that's gonna go together with Miss Sanya. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts about Sanya coming back to the season. You know, belly full of baby. Okay. But actually her baby is due at the end of the year, from my understanding. I believe they said the baby was due like Christmas, around Christmas. So baby is due in December. So congratulations to her. By the time they actually take a break from the show, or by the time the show actually wraps, because they are filming the reunion, who knows, maybe she would have had the baby by then or something. So by the time she comes back, I mean, I don't know when they're going to start back filming, but we shall see. I mean, they might start back filming at the top of the year, right before she gives birth to the baby. I don't know how many breaks they take or how many months off they take before they go into filming again. I don't know if it's gonna be like 2 months, 3 months, or anything like that, because I don't even know when the season finale or when the show is expected to wrap up. But we shall see. But either way, girl, congratulations, Sanya. And I guess the verdict is still out about whether we're gonna see you come, honey, the next season. But anyway, let's go ahead and switch back over here, because I want to talk about them housewives, all right? Because the season chart has indeed dropped, honey. So let me get over here and talk to y'all about it. All right. Now they're saying get ready to pucker up for the peachy affair that will be the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15 reunion. And host Andy Cohen gathered all of the ladies for a taping on July 27th. Now, of course, y'all know Andy is indeed in the middle, and directly to the left of him is Drew, who's followed by Kenya, and then Kandi. Now, sitting directly to the right is going to be Sheree, followed by Marlo and Sanya. I guess Drew deserves to have that seat, because on the second half of the season, I think is really going to pick up more and more with her storyline and everything that she has going on. As far as Sheree, I guess Sheree definitely gave us more than some of the other ladies so far this season. And part of her main storyline, in my opinion, was, of course, she by Sheree and also Martell Hope. But girl, Andy is going to say something that leads me to believe that Martell Hope was not anywhere present for this particular reunion. And we'll get into that in just a second. Okay. So we'll definitely talk about that in a second. But in the meantime, in between time, let's see what else they're saying about this reunion or whatnot. They are letting us know that although Monyetta Shaw is not pictured here, she will be returning to the stage. She will be coming to the reunion stage to sit with the ladies, and Courtney will also be coming in to sit with the ladies. And we already know those ladies pretty much are on a certain side. All right. So we know that Monyetta gonna be sitting on the side of Drew. And we also know Courtney's gonna be sitting on the side of Sheree, because that's just really what it's giving. It's giving a house divided. Now, Andy began sharing some snippets from the reunion to his Instagram stories. And he was doing this like bright and early in the morning. Okay. Early in the morning, Andy came to the people like, because he does this all the time. He got to show his set of cards. He got to give an announcement, do his little signature selfie, and let the people know, like, hey, guess what? We are filming. It's time for the reunion. Okay. So we really about to get into some things. Now, later on that day, he shared a video that's sure to get the people talking, I'm sure. Now, what he says is we have a receipt that has been entered into the reunion lexicon. He says, I'm not going to say who brought it, but I'm going to say it is quite possible the shadiest receipt in the history of the Housewives. Now let the people tell it. They feel like Monique had the shadiest receipt or the shadiest book, honey. So now you're saying somebody else has the shadiest receipt. He says, that's all I'm saying. I don't want to overpromise, but this one is effing shady as shit. That's what Andy says. So we are going to get into some of that. All right. So I guess we could do that. Let's just go ahead and pull up Andy and see what Andy really had to say.
We have a receipt that has been entered into the reunion lexicon. I'm not going to say who brought it, but I'm going to say it is quite possibly the shadiest receipt in the history of the Housewives. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to overpromise, but this one is fucking shady as shit. That's all I'm saying. Okay, we just finished. Sheree, you made me laugh a lot tonight.
I did?
Yeah, you really
So
did.
mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Yeah. Yes, good. Yeah, you did make me laugh. You got to take this out tonight. You look too good to go home.
Thank you. Where should I go?
You should go everywhere. Where are the men? Men, Sheree Whitfield is roaming the streets of New York. Get ready.
Get ready.
Yeah, y'all. So, like I was over here saying, honey, Andy said some things that made me believe that Martell Hope was not there. The fact that she looks so good and the fact that she needs to be out on the town and finding her a good man, we're not surprised that it did not last. I mean, didn't y'all anniversary just happen like a few days ago when y'all decided to come to social media and expose to everybody that y'all are dating? Remember that? Yeah, I'm not surprised that it did not last a good year because y'all was scamming the people from the beginning when it came down to this relationship. Okay, you being the friend girl that you are, but I thought you would have at least had Martell come out and just sit out for a brief second, but I guess he wasn't reunion worthy, honey, just like I guess he feels like you're not girlfriend worthy. But either way, I definitely wanted to show y'all the part that Andy said that made me believe that Martell was not there. Now, y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this seating chart, okay? I have to know how y'all feeling. I feel a little indifferent. Of course, I'm used to Kenya having a seat right next to Andy, but I feel like for the past reunion or two, she hasn't necessarily held that seat. So it's like, it is what it is. I don't think that she's brought a ton this season to sit next to Andy, but I also feel like on other shows, a lot of those women don't bring a ton and they still get that seat next to Andy. So why didn't Kenya get that seat next to Andy? But it is what it is. All right. Now I want to talk about the ladies more. Okay. Because as for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Drew said that when it comes down to this season, she feels like she addressed everything that she needed to address in the moment in real time with most of the ladies. But all right, she did go on to say that she is hoping to accomplish something at the reunion that could reunite her with one of her Real Housewives of Atlanta castmates. And this is what she says, y'all. Drew says, I just want an apology from Marlo. That's all I'm looking for. This is what she told the Daily Dish. I just want an apology from Marlo. That's all I'm looking for. Girl, what? What? She says, I said what I said, and I think Marlo owes me an apology, and I think I'm waiting for that on reunion day. Drew, are you okay? And I don't like that you kind of got me over here siding with Marlo just a bit, but I could have sworn Marlo has already apologized to you twice on the show. So maybe there's something else that happened later in the season that Marlo has yet to give you an apology for, and now she needs to apologize. Or maybe she's done something on social media that you feel that you need her to apologize for. But if you about to try and go and take it back to a whole nother situation when she went off on you at the city winery, no ma'am. No ma'am, girl. I'm not gonna be able to take it. I'm really not gonna be able to take it because Marlo didn't apologize to you like 2 times. So what else do you want? Are you going to be giving out any apologies this season your damn self? Because you sure looking to get some. Now, Drew, I don't know what it is, but it's like I have really liked you. A lot of people haven't saw it for you since you came on this show, but I have liked you. But this season so far, these past few episodes, girl, you got me over here like not necessarily agreeing with you. When Kandi was sitting up there trying to say that and scene, it was kind of giving and scene. It was giving a bit dramatic. It was giving misdirected upsetness, okay, anger, whatever you had going on, misdirected mood, whatever it was, okay. I just kind of felt like like, girl, that got something else. You got something else going on. I don't think it really got then or too much to do with Miss Sheree. For real, for real. But anywho, girl, that's just what I'm thinking. All right. Now, when it comes to Kenya Moore, Kenya, of course, talks about her relationship with the girls, and she says that she's pretty close with Kandi, Sheree, Monyetta, most of the girls, but I don't believe that she's close with Miss Sanya. All right. That is one person that she's not necessarily close with. She says you can't choose a side. You just have to be neutral in situations, which is what she tries to do. She says some of these ladies don't know how to be neutral when it comes to like their friends, because one of the questions they asked her was, how do you balance that when you're friends with two people that's not necessarily getting along, And so she just like, you just got to try to remain neutral and allow them to work their things, encourage them to work their stuff out, it can be difficult at times, but I feel like she was throwing a little shade when she had said that, not all of these women know how to be neutral like that. And I think she was talking about Sanya, and I think she made it clear in that interview that she and Sanya, are not friends. So Sanya, if you were hoping for that or looking for that in any capacity, any way, I do believe that is a DE. Okay, I think that that's dead. But I just wanted to come to y'all real quick, talk to y'all about this reunion chart. I really have no issue with Sheree kind of sitting there, because when I think about what Kandi has brought and what Kenya has brought so far, I feel like neither one of them has really brought anything. In all honesty, Kandi hasn't really been around. She's been filming Xscape, and I'm kind of glad she put more energy into Xscape, because that show was definitely doing what it needed to do, honey. But with Kenya, I'm trying to think of what else she had going on, and I just can't think of a whole lot that she's done on the show that was a leading show. I mean, she had that trip. Like, it's crazy how so far we've been watching the show, and the trips that the cast has taken has been bland. The trips that the cast has taken has not been good at all. They have been horrible. And Kenya has either embarrassed herself from the Birmingham trip, thinking that she's supposed to be able to celebrate, and people telling her she got to leave, to her going on this out of the country and her slipping and falling and dealing with that. So, girl, it's just, girl, these trips have been lackluster. Do y'all have at least one more trip in the books before y'all wrap this season up? Let us know. Let us know. But that's all I got. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below regarding Sanya Richards Ross being pregnant. All of the ladies, at Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Let me know your thoughts about the seating chart and who you think should have been sitting next to Andy. If you don't agree with Drew and Sheree sitting next to Andy, let me know your thoughts. And also tell me what y'all think about Drew feeling like Marlo owes her another apology. Just let me know in the comments. All right. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie. That's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.